Johnson. I am from Shreveport, Louisiana. Several months ago, I was watching Food Network with Guy Peretti. They were at a restaurant and a guy had oysters and he started with an apparatus like this, a shucker. And he had to use a towel and he had to utilize a glove to shuck an oyster. And as he pried it in the oyster, he had the glove like that and he nearly cut his hand. But yet and still, I said, wow, look at that thing. It gotta be a better way to shuck an oyster than this apparatus here. And immediately I got a spiritual download from the Father God. Instead of using push, pry, and thrust, you can use a compression type with your hand. And that's where the download started. In an instant, just like that. Let me show you. This is what I came up with. The compression power of a spring with two knives joined together to make a handheld spring compression apparatus. Instead of this dangerous shucking tool that every time you utilize it, you would have risks of bodily harm from your hand, your fingers, your arm. Every time you would utilize this type of shucker, you're gonna have problems because of that. So the Super Oyster Shucker was there for the making. And what I did, it took several months. I searched out the internet and I applied for a patent. This is my patent right here for the Super Oyster Shucker. With one squeeze of your hand, the blades will protrude up and the oyster is open in a second without the risk of danger to your hands, your arms, and fingers. And that's what it's all about, the 21st century concept of having a new idea to revolutionize the shucking industry. And that's what you call the Super Oyster Shucker. And I ask you guys to please join in. All it takes is just one thought to change mindsets, concepts, and ideas from hurt, harm, and danger to something useful and novel. And I'm going to show you the patent right here. This is my patent filing application with the United States Patent Office, and it's showing you right there that the Super Oyster Shucker is ready to be utilized all over America. These are the shuckers from 1800. Look what you had to utilize to shuck an oyster. 1900s, 2000s, and to this very day. But now we have a 21st century product called the Super Oyster Shucker. This spring-loaded apparatus, one small compression, and your oyster is open in a second without the risk of injury or damage. And I'm going to show you in a minute how this product works. Oyster Shucker is a spring compression tool that you would insert into the groove of the oyster. Find it, and once you find in the groove, squeeze, and you have a compressed oyster. He's open to utilize. And with the nipping tool, you utilize it to get him out in 1 or 2 seconds. You have a oyster shucked without the risk of injury. The Super Oyster Shucker. Which would you prefer to use? The regular handheld tool, or would you thrust, or the Super Oyster Shucker? All right, I'm at my niece and nephews to show you that a novice can use the Super Oyster Shucker to open an oyster. They'll never have opened an oyster before. You got LeJarrett Johnson and you got Mahogany Johnson, and they're opening with the Super Oyster Shucker. No need to have a knife or towel or glove. That's the essence of it, without risk to bodily harm. So if you can see right here, you have two people shucking oysters that never shucked oyster before. Look what it'll do. It's a great product, the greatest tool ever for shucking oysters, the Super Oyster Shucker. All right. Super Oyster Shucker, the 21st century tool to shuck oysters all over the world. I need your support. Help me very much to get this thing made all over America and all over the world. Thank you. My name is Israel Johnson, and I need your support. Thank you very much.